Hello everyone and welcome back to the Grove. My name is Hawk and welcome to my Bunkerville series where we are on episode 9, and yes, I know there is a cow over here. This cow, his name is Emerald, and we'll actually be carving out this space around her, specifically because I've decided to renovate this area for the graveyard and my personal quarters, because there's going to be a lot of space anyway. And we only really need 3 spaces for sleeping quarters, and so I just decided to go against trying to expand it out that way, although it would have been nice. So I will still keep this because I was originally going to have this for cartographers, so still going to do that, but for right now I'm just going to do a lot of mining, and I'll see you when I get back, I guess. Hello everyone and welcome back. As you can see, there's been a lot of progress. So you have the main area and those quadrants, and then you have this graveyard area. So fortunately most of it is spare, but we do have this whole section. These 2 poppies are to represent a couple of golems that I had to kill. There was one golem in the above Ravenstock, and then there was one down here when I was testing out the doorways, which is actually one of the reasons that I do not have regular doors, is to make sure the golems can fit through in case slimes spawn. And then I have the Aster the First, Aster the Second, then I have the 2 clearances, and then I have Tilly the First. So I have all of the candles lit, and I will eventually have one here. I just don't have enough beeswax, at least it didn't. And then I have moss carpet with the amethyst, so it gets sort of like this chimey sound whenever you're around. Just thought that'd be a little more fancier for the graveyard. Originally I was going to have the calcite be for the walls, but it ended up not looking good because I would also need to use birch because you couldn't use stonecutter, so you couldn't have the white gold across the ceiling as well. So I just ended up just doing the floor idea, and I think it looks good. Plus then it keeps it more unified with the rest of the base. Then for over here, and I hope I'm not lagging too much because I am experiencing a bit of lag, so I hope I'm not lagging too much. If I need to refilm it, I will. So then you have Emerald with a grassy area in my room, and I did the brass carpeting on amethyst as well, just because I like times. I set up a little table area, as well as a personal chest with various things, and then I also had a crafting table and my bed. And I also have a little lava here. I did think about changing the color to green as well, because it's my favorite color, but I decided not to since they're lava, and I just realized I've never named you. There we go. Now I named lava. And I have taken him on a walk. Now, originally, I was just going to have this room be the only things that I do for this episode, until I realized I only had like 5 minutes of footage, so I decided to make headway on the last room that I have to work on, which is the library. So I'm gonna go over and begin that. So the library is going to be over here, and it's going to have my enchantment table, as well as the lecterns, as well as the looms, because those look like empty bookshelves when placed in the correct orientation. So I'm going to get started on this, and I'm also going to do the cartography area over there where the graves area was originally going to be. So I'm going to start work on that, and then see you guys when I have another update. Alright, so I finished the library area, or at least what I am able to do today for it. So now I can show you what it is. So you have this large space out, and right now the walls are just wooden planks. Eventually they will be turned into bookshelves, like what I did here, as well as a couple rooms. And then I will also have the lecterns that I need over here as well. And I will also have the ender chests there, and the enchantment table over here. So right now I have the lecterns just because I have 3 of them, so they're over there. And that's pretty much all I have for this episode. Everything else just will take too much time for this week before I can actually get it done. And so that's everything that I have for this episode. So I already have the big area that was over in that direction, and then I have this whole room. So that's all I can really do. I just need to keep doing some farming in my spare time so I can get all the bookshelves in, and then eventually organize the villagers to be in the correct areas. So the tool smithy people in the area over here, and then the over here, and then the sort of leather workers and clerics over there, and then the farmers over in that direction. So eventually I will have to make sure to get that done. And yeah, so that I'm getting really close to the end of this series, but fortunately I do have a new series coming up, so look out for that. It should be in the coming weeks. I don't know when my first episode specifically is. It's either going to be the week after this episode goes up, or the week after that week. So, and it really just depends on when I feel prepared enough to post my first lore video, because I joined a lore SMP. I actually got accepted onto the lore server earlier today, and so that's also one of the reasons that I was alright with doing a shorter episode, is because I was in preparation for doing all of the things for that. So hopefully I'll be able to do some more storytelling aspects, and I'm just really excited to see that going forward. So that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye!